Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of ATFC. Last episode, we created this lovely charcoal in that charcoal pit, which is over there. We are also crafting up some mortar in here. We need that for some bricks today because I am hoping to do some building. Start off with the building. We should probably start by clearing out all of these plants, which are growing on top of all of the dirt here. I will also take some of the dirt which we have collected and actually fill in some of this area, because I'm planning on building sort of like a house here, and we're going to do the blacksmith, which is going to be over there. So we have a little bit of filling in to do. Yeah, that should be good enough for now. I do have a small amount of dirt left, which we're going to end up using for the building. And the mortar has finished completing. Yes, so we are going to take one of these stacks of mortar out. It will store a big buffer on the inside of this barrel. So it will just keep giving us mortar until it runs out. We need to grab my chisel. You can chisel any type of these loose rocks into their respectable brick, which we're going to need even more of these bricks. Yeah, so these are going to be the basalt bricks which we're able to make loads of these. So this is the area where I want to build the blacksmith. So we need to clear out this area a little bit more. We'll start planning to build things here. Okay, well, we have the rough idea of where the forge is going to be. All of these places here, I've placed these so that we can have the ingots being stored on top of here. Something like this. And then lighting, we can obviously have torches above these ingots. Probably not above them because we can stack these really high. But this is the rough idea. Let's get this forge built. To build this, I believe we need to place 9 pieces of charcoal down. If you shift right click, it will place it into the world again. And to get this lit, you just need the fire starter. Shift right click on this. A lovely forge. So this fuel slots are these 5 slots down here. If you place any ingots in here, this will start heating them up. We want to get these so that these copper ingots are hot enough to weld, but not so hot that we'll end up melting them, because they will melt in here. And if there's not any ingot molds in these slots, it will basically void the ingot which is currently in here. So we don't want to do that. Yeah, you can see it says it melts into 100 millibuckets of copper at orange 4 stars. So we must not bring it to that temperature or higher. We can be below that and it's safe. Another note, we probably don't want to be using charcoal in this, because the charcoal is quite difficult to come by and work. Getting hotter. Now we can weld these. So remember, orange 4 stars, that's when it melts. 2 ingots in here, shift right click. Gives us the double copper ingot. Double trouble. Right, should we craft up all of these? Lovely. 7 double copper ingots. Now I am going to go and collect that barrel which we have. All of this stuff, it's going to be useful. So the barrel, if we unseal it, we can place ingots in here and it should cool them down. Seven copper double ingots. Copper anvil. Oh yeah, we got the anvil. So this anvil is a direct upgrade from this one. So instead of using this anvil, we can now place this anvil here, place the flux in, and place the hammer. We now have a copper anvil. So this does allow us to make all of the copper tools which we want. Let's heat up a copper ingot, and then I'm going to make another copper pickaxe because my one is getting quite low on durability. Danger, danger. Right, so let's say copper pickaxe head. So this is how we need to do. So we need to do punch last, bend not last, so second before last, and draw third towards last. We have to line up this green crosshair here with this red one. So we need to do these basically in reverse. So we need to do draw, bend, then what one? Punch. Yeah, and we ended up letting this cool down too much. Let's just get this back in the forge, heat it up even more. I am a bit rusty in making this. I haven't played with Terra Firma Craft in a while, especially the anvil, like the smithing mechanics. Well, that took way too long for my liking to actually be able to make this pickaxe head. That took about 10 minutes of me hitting it on the anvil until we got it. We did get it though, so we're probably not going to get a smithing bonus for this one because of how long it took for us to make it. But it is the second copper pickaxe which we've just made, and we have the plan for where this blacksmith is going to go. And if you're wondering, these are going to be 3 forges all in a row. Hopefully so that I can get 3 of these running at the same time. But that's way later on when we're going to actually need 4 of them. Well, this is the part when I have 2 options. Well, no, I've got 1 option for what we need to do. We need to go exploring. We need bronze. So we already have the copper vein. We either need now, because I did find a bismuth vein, we need either sphalerite, which is zinc, silver, which is used for black bronze, or cassiterite, which is used for tin. So we need to go and find them. I also need to address the food situation. What we're eating is fine, but we're full on vegetables and grain. We have no fruit, no protein, and no dairy. We really need to get some protein and some fruit trees. So we need to go exploring basically. So I'm going to prepare to bring some stuff. Let's bring the potatoes as a backup food source. Well, let's go exploring. I'm going to basically run around like this, just randomly clicking the ground with this prospector's pick, and hopefully we'll find something which I need out of the, I think it's 4 things which I'd like to find. We also need to find coal. I would like to get some coal found and mined because we're using that for the forge. Well, we found garnerite, which is nickel, but we don't need that yet. Yeah, this is used way later on once we get black steel. Yeah, not what we're looking for. So I'm going to continue searching. Finally! Cassiterite is tin. Yes, definitely want this. Let's see if we can pinpoint the center of this vein. Okay, straight line, halfway in the middle. Okay, so if I was the center of the vein, that is the torch there. I would say that the center of this vein is somewhere around this bit. We'll try to dig down as safely as we can. Honestly, very happy to see this being so close to the surface. Well, we can gather up a tiny amount of this, but we do need to come back here with some of them support beams. I mean, this will be enough bronze for now. We're going to definitely need to come back here. Well, this time we are actually going to prepare to go mining. So we need to chop down some trees because I need to make some more of these chestnut supports, as well as a few ladders which we're going to be using to actually get into this ore vein. Right, well this should be a pretty decent amount of these chestnut supports. Oh, that's definitely plenty. We're going to be using them when we're going to go mining. We're going to be going to mine that cassiterite vein. This time we're also going to bring some ladders so that we can actually reliably get down there. And against everything, we are going to have to hunt a creature because we desperately need protein and we have not found soybeans yet. Soybeans will end up finding these as a plant and they give us protein when we actually eat them. But for now, we're going to have to go hunting for some type of animal. To be able to do that though, we are going to need to craft up a sword. So I'm going to get 2 pieces of copper in the forge. Yeah, so we're going to heat these up. We need to weld them in this copper anvil. And then we'll craft this into a sword. Danger. Double ingot. So this, we need to hit this with any of these last. Second to last. Then third to last is going to be bend. First heating and we got the copper sword. Lovely. So this sword will be better than using the axe. It has a better swing speed. The axe's swing speed is this. The sword is now this. And we actually have a sword. Right, I think we can go to the vein. Actually, I'm going to bring this barrel. So we'll seal it and then pick it up, so that we have a portable source of water. Right, now we're ready to go back to the Cassiterite vein. And sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird. I choked on something before I actually recorded this video. Back at the Cassiterite vein. Yeah, so we've got the chestnut supports. We can place these and now mine safely. Right, well, it's gone day. Let's climb out of this hole. So at this point, I had the brilliant idea to go and search for some animals to bring back to base. And the first animal which we actually saw when we were at the tin vein was some pigs. So we are going to be bringing some pigs back. This is basically what's happened when I brought them back. So we are going to actually try and take these back to where my base is. Come on little pigs. Oh, getting over a ravine is going to be quite fun. That's another pig. We have 3 pigs now. Where'd the other one go? Yeah, so we've got 2 females here and 1 male. Come on, you're really proving difficult. You can follow me. I'd love for one of these horses. One day I'm going to bring a horse back because that's going to be a really good form of transportation. Okay, that's one of them. That's 2 of them. Where's the third one? Third one's over here. Please don't fall in there, please. Yes, we've got all 3 still. Right, well, the best I can do probably now... Could we actually make any fences? Yeah, let's do an animal pen somewhere up here. So this is really the best we can do for the moment. Let's see if we can get all 3 of these in this pen then. That was definitely fun bringing these back to my base. So if you hold shift, it will show a heart above their body. That's their familiarity. And when you feed them, that heart will increase. So you have to feed them once a day, I believe. And that heart will end up start going up, which you want to do so that they start loving you. And then you can do things like breed them. So we are definitely going to want to try and remember to feed these every day. But I think we're going to have to sacrifice one of them because I am desperate for any type of food which isn't vegetables or grain. Yeah, so since we have 2 females, we're going to take the biggest female. Or would that be this one? Actually, or should we do the smaller one? Let's do this. Let's do the smaller one. I did hit that one. It's now running around. Very sorry, pigs, but I desperately need food. So the rye... This is rye, isn't it? Rye turns into rye grain. Then we stick this through this quern. We got our glorious rye flour. Look at all of that. Right, I'm sure that we've got some vegetables somewhere in all of these. More sandwiches, which have protein in them. Keep that in mind. And they spoil in September, so we are going to want to put these in the vessels. Yeah, so that will work by giving us some extra protein, vegetables, and grain. So to actually get a saddle, we could potentially do that. Yeah, so this is the saddle recipe, but we need to get some leather. So I am actually going to begin doing that. So we'll need to fill up another barrel full of fresh water. So we have lime water. Seal the medium raw hides in here. This will give us medium soaked hide in about 8 minutes. We are going to need a log placed down to actually be able to place this once it's ready. And to be able to make tannin, what is the recipe for that? 1 log every bucket of water. So for 10 buckets of water, we're going to need 10 logs. So let's get that processing. So we can also have a look at making up a big batch of bronze. So the ratio which I'm going to go with, let's look in JI actually. To actually be able to make bronze, you have to do it at a certain ratio. The ratio which we are going to do is going to be 90% copper to 10% tin, so that we can times that by 10 and do it ingots at a time. So what we'll find is 1 ingot of tin, this will be 1 ingot, will go to 9 ingots of copper to make 10 ingots of bronze, basically is what we're going to do. So we can actually double that up so that this is ready for 2 sets of this. So this will be our golden ratio for making bronze right now, right until we get the crucible. But we need to find kaolin and graphite for this. So it's a little way away. Oh, that's the noise. Okay, so we've got 2 of these medium soaked hides now. Unseal and take them out. So we need to scrape this hide, and we do that by placing it on any log, grabbing any knife, and then we just need to drag this until this is nice and clean, until it's changed color basically. Now this is a scraped hide. Next we place the scraped hide in the barrel of water, fresh water. Then this will give medium prepared hide. Then once we've got that, we then just need to put this in this barrel which is full of tannin, and then that will turn into leather. In the meantime, we should probably go and get one of the horses and actually bring it back here. So let's actually prepare to build a little pen for the horse. We'll do that by, you guessed it, chopping down more trees. And don't worry, once we actually get some of the crate machines, tree farming will be completely automated. Ooh, loads of lumber. Plenty of chestnut fences. Oh, we already have a fence, don't we? Or it's a fence gate. Yes, this pen where we have the pigs. Yeah, so you can see the familiarity is starting to get higher. We are now 2 bars on their heart above them. Okay, so I'm going to have to get some dirt because I want to fill in this area here. Okay, that is to the best of my ability. Let's build another pen. And then this is where our horse is going to go. Now, I'm also going to prepare for the horse because I don't know what food the horse will actually follow. Whether it's just regular fresh cut crops or it's the grain variant, we do not know. And the weather's cleared up. Look at how pretty it is. All the more reason to try Terra Firma Craft with shaders. Shaders and Terra Firma Craft just go so well together. Ah yes, here's one of the horses which we found. So this one has speed 7. I wouldn't mind trying to find one which has actually got a decent speed. Okay, and they do follow you with grain. Oh my, look at his speed. Speed is 12. So these are stallions. For you, you're male. You gonna follow me? You are male. You are female. You are also female. Okay. We've got 4 horses following me. Okay, apparently 3 now. Where did the other one go? I don't know why that one is really slow. All 3? Yes, all 3. Oh yeah, be careful of that hole there. Right, we are now home. Whoa, 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 be careful. Very careful of that, like, cave or hole there. Come on, you can follow me. There we go. You're actually able to come in here. You know what, let's try and get all of them in here. Right, we have them trapped. So we just need to feed these ones. And we need to get their familiarity up higher. And then they should allow us to ride them. And obviously breed them. And hopefully we'll be able to breed up stats. Right, what's going on in here? Leather? 4 pieces of leather. I guess we can. Oh, it's only 1 piece. Yes, we can make a saddle. I might also make some leather horse armor. I think we just wasted that piece, didn't we? Okay, that's a leather horse armor. We wasted 1 piece of leather doing that. Anyway, we do have 1 piece of leather left. Well, I think that this is a good time to wrap up the episode here now, though. We have achieved getting leather and a saddle and some horse armor for these. Next episode, I have planned building and actually using these horses to move around the world a lot easier. So, as always, I hope you all enjoyed watching. I hope to see you all again some other time.